What's up, and welcome back, fellow Siege spectators and players, in the heart of the R6 Outlast arena where shadows dance and anticipation rules. Behold the battlefield! We are your tipsy tour guides. I am the Reverend Whiskey Glitter. With me, as always, my partner and co-host, Mr. Whiskey Run. Say hello, Whiskey.
Welcome everyone to the Outlast Arena League. We are here in Week 6 seeing F5 Esports take on Mamba Mentality. This newly signed F5 Esports team has been at the top of the standings week after week. I think every single week so far. And they've locked their spot in for the playoffs already. Now, Mamba has been at the top 5 and trying to fight their way in. So they're trying to get that solidify that top 3 position. And we're going to see how both of them fare on Chalet today.
Ooh, Chalet, that's a map we love and very in time and on brand with the festive season that we're in. A little bit of fireplace, a little bit of cocoa, and a little bit of shenanigans on the side of both of these teams. I'm excited. I think this is going to be a really freaking good game. It's on a map that we all know very well, so I think we can expect some shenanigans. And I got to tell you, folks, I've been talking to both teams. This is going to be a fun match.
Indeed, and the server issues have been plaguing us like crazy, my friend. So finally getting a chance to get this one out. We were worried that it was going to be a banger at the last second, whether or not the servers were going to let all the players in. So we made it. We're here. Let's go.
Band time, baby. And just want to say a special shout out to both teams for not playing Oregon. We sure appreciate that. Oh, and it's going to be Flores right out the gate. Ban off the board. He's great for taking care of that extension util, as you've heard us talk about all of the time, especially when trying to take that top library stair area, the deployables and all the gadgets being brought in there. Doke will be the next off the board, and I think that, I think it's a good call.
Yeah, Chalet's still a big map, 3 full floors. You got lots of space for roamers. Having Dokkaebi on definitely puts a hindrance there for the defensive operators. And Azami, she's routinely banned. I mean, both between Dokkaebi and Azami, some of the top banned operators in the game and the competitive scene so far.
Yep. And last but not least, probably going to be the Fenrir. Yep.
Yeah, called it, my guy.
Yeah, he's just so OP, and I thought that Tubaro was going to take his place as the OP operator, but kind of as you always say, Whiskey, is that it's, they're still trying to figure out how to use him, how he's going to be part of that team aspect. So at the moment, Fenrir reigns supreme, and to be honest with you, I'm a little underwhelmed with how Tubaro has fared so far.
Yeah, I think it is still a case of the teams trying to find out what's the best way to handle it.
That pick is for me. Do you know that? That pick is for me. Oh, okay. Fun operator on the board to start us out. Damn it. Bringing out the cab. Going to do a little stealth play, as you will. A little sneaky peeky. Hope to see it try to catch an Intero on. And we are going to start the first floor. It's going to be that, not going to be the tertiary side as we're seeing at number 1. We've seen that switch, Whiskey. It's the fun first floor play. So we're going to see the mirror. She was not banned out. Classic to hold that closet area and also that top library area. Frost being essential on Chalet, still able to get up out of those frost traps, but generally I'd say we still see a death if you land in one of those, especially because of that 1 minute slowdown delay. Warden, of course, might be trying to hold that library area up top, and then Jaeger to stop those projectile denies. Look at that, timid, laying down, sneaking. He's going to get a chance very quick.
No way.
All of the players coming this way. Did they suss him out? That's the question. No.
I don't think so.
I don't know that they did. Oh my gosh, this could be absolutely huge. And here we go. It's going to be Ash taking off the board immediately.
The run out.
Oh, next. Ooh,
Got one.
Wow, timid cab play on the run out. They weren't expecting it, and we talked about that being something that we might see for the stream for you, Glitter. Oh, I love it. It was absolutely beautiful. Oh, and works very well, right? Body balance now tipped heavily in favor of F5 as they find themselves up 4-3. 2 of their entries off the board quick.
I think when you look back at that too, they're going to be surprised at how close that was to much more than a double off of that run out, right? One fight taking place upstairs through the window enabled Cav to go up, but I mean they had all 5 of their members of the team pushed from that exact spot. Just a hair earlier, there's a potential for Cav to get way more than 1.
Yeah, it was huge. Huge round, huge play. So, what do we see? We've got the Twitch, Habana, and Lion on the board. Still got plenty of time for this attacking team to start to make a difference here. They're going to open up that office wall, start to get a peek towards that ladder. They still have to deal with this shield, and this is why Flores being banned out was so huge. Look at all of that ADS that they still have to burn gadgets with, and it's it's Warden. So you flash this, not going to do much good here.
I think Habana was trying to get pellets on that deployable shield, but so far been unable. This demon playing at the top of blue has been able to hold this thing out like crazy.
Yeah, it's the power position. The critical push point. Now Lion going to get taken off the board. Warden finally going to get handled by the F2. This demon finds his dome piece missing here. It's 3v2, but defense really having done their job, right? That Warden held it down to 40 seconds left on the board. There's a flash on Stealth. Stealth not to be dismayed. Ready to take that engagement. Slow, methodical.
And we still have, where it's 25 seconds left in the round, we still have all of the play taking place upstairs above the bomb site, and that is Diffuser. Knight holding it upstairs. This is going to be a very tough take for Hibana to grab the Diffuser, take it downstairs in the last 15 seconds.
Yeah, absolutely. Ooh, shots go through. They've got the intel, or at least know about where they should be. He's going to start heading up blue, and that's going to be Stealth on the sneak play to find him in the back. Sheesh, what a great round. That was all. I knew this was going to be such a good game. I just knew it. And that was already trades back and forth, runouts. Oh, God, that was for you, Chad. Oh, I love it. I love this game, Whiskey.
Yeah, indeed. And the way that we saw F5 hold that top floor, very typical of the Chalet 2F in first floor bomb site, right? Spend all of the time upstairs. They had a minimal holdover on the master bedroom side, enough to get 1 kill. But then most of that stall out happened on that top mez area, and Warden playing top blue. I mean, just like you said, absolutely did his job, making sure that they wasted a ton of time. Utility, Hibana pellets, Twitch drones, everybody just trying to find a way to get themselves to get rid of that top blue player.
Yeah, and now we head to the kitchen dining, taking on the secondary site here. I'm curious to see what they're going to bring out for the Tersh. Is it going to be the 2F? Is it going to be the basement site? But I like who we brought out here. Maestro, recently reworked, got himself a 3rd cam, and I tell you what, we have just seen his pick rate skyrocket. Well, maybe not skyrocket, but it's definitely increased by a large margin. And with good reason, right? It's got the bailiff and impacts to open up and take the long range destroy. 3 cams that can take out drones as well. Be focused heavily here on this defense, is taking out those drones. Soul is in the Maestro. Ready to put some work in. I like the adaptation on the other side of it. Got quite a few things to deal with that Maestro cam, including the 0 cams and the Bravo on the board. This could get real exciting. Nothing funnier than getting zapped by your own Maestro cam.
I really hope we get to see that, because here we've got it. Brava has already done it. She has stolen one of the Maestro cams and is already...
It's just mayhem here.
No way!
Oh
they broke the glass but didn't take the cam out. Mike, what a play. That was exactly what we wanted to see. Well done on the side of Intel Steel. That's an interesting spot for that Maestro, leaving it right next to the drone hole. I mean, I think they were hoping they could potentially steal, or shoot some of the drones coming in, but that made it so easy for Bravo to steal, like, uncontested.
Yeah, agreed. Now Bravo going in, trying to find some more. She's going to go for that camera, and that's going to be both the clutch drones gone now. We all still sit 5-5. That's the fun part of having so much intel at work here on both sides of the board. It's a slowdown. It's really going to play into that 20-second meta. which we have come to love so much. Maestro about to get his first bit of contest here. He's going to open up that main wall from lobby. He's there to say hello on his cams. Oh my look.
Oh!
Oh my gosh.
On to Ace. Did they let that one go too?
No way, Demon! No freaking way! Oh my gosh. Pays the price for his hubris though now. Puts himself into a 3v2 situation, but they've gotten inside, so Plan about to go down. Trixie taking a bunch of damage. He does go down as Trixie to find Timid.
All of the defensive player, or all the attacking players pinged out from that Maestro cam. It was doing exactly its job, but they knew, even though Warden knew exactly where the attackers were, they knew where he was. I think from one of those Bravas had stolen one of the cams, so they had great intel on where Warden was going to be dropping from. So even though he got the drop on him, he didn't have the last laugh, unfortunately. 1-1 as we head into round 3.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Back to that kitchen dining.
Attackers have discovered the location.
All right. Back down to this first floor. I mean, I'm gonna say I'm pretty close to saying that first floor chalet is the primary at this point, based on how we've seen this thing play out. It feels very much like this is these are the primary sites at this point.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. And so we sit one apiece here. Gonna try it again. Gonna bring a little bit of slow down city here, as we're gonna have the castle help support the mirror hold. A little bit of intel in the Valkyrie. Love the Maestro, and he got quite the cheeky play on it, almost doubled up. Then of course paid for it as they swung. Gonna be a second first same as reverse here for the attack team. Trying to get some real estate really quick. Look at this Ash just moving in.
Yep, clearing, looking for intel, doesn't see any. They've got basically top mez at this point.
That's going to be IQ. Well, they had some real estate, but Trixie's going to find himself, going to find himself taken off the board. That means some of those Valkyrie cams are going to stay alive unless they can suss them out the old-fashioned way. Body mount. Oh, good.
Oh, I was going to say, Castle and Warden holding down this upstairs, using those mirrors, holding on to this upstairs, trying, and it's going to be a bit of an onslaught here. Stealth holding that position behind the deployable as well, covering piano.
Oh, I like this setup. It's really forcing some layers here. Ooh, and now he finds himself in a good position to take on this fight. It's going to be McKillen. Take a demon off the board, now putting us into a 4-4. Start to try to open up that bathroom castle, put some pressure.
There it is. Use the mirror to take out the mirror window and blow the bathroom window at the same time. But wow, great shot there from Warden, holding the tight angle. Gonna grab another? No.
Knight gonna go down after he takes one off the board, so our body balance is still equalized at 3-3 here, and it's gonna be the contest. Stealth jumping out.
Oh no!
Price. Oh no!
A TK.
TK. So I mean that's one. He says I claim, right? That's got to be his kill. That counts one for Stealth's favor there. So we now find ourselves in a 2-2. Timid holding on the vertical, waiting and daring for that jump in. Look at this long angle. Could come up clean here if they're not careful.
Yeah, do they know that Valkyrie's playing behind the mirror window? That's not quite sure. No, they don't. They do now.
No, they knew. They knew. They just had to get somebody in so they can force this contest here, and there's going to be Gridlock to go down. And the
what a shot!
Body dropping Timid. Going to end that one on the 2-piece. Sheesh.
Mira hanging out downstairs, waiting for my guess is that underneath C4 play, but didn't need it. Timid taking care of everything with the gun upstairs. Great placement again. The Mira windows, we've seen that set up on the kitchen dining, and it's just very effective for holding. Even if the attackers can get the main breach open on the first floor into dining, that Mira window is just very effective at holding that, so the attackers can't plant even behind the table.
Yeah, huge play there. And that's going to take F5 up by 1. As that's the first round. Rotate going to be done and gone. It's going to be back to the bar game, and we're going to run it back. Now, if you recall, folks, this is where the Cav was brought out last time. This time, instead, Tim is going to put themselves onto the Solus. Huge operator Solus, right? She's got the gadget that can just see everything, everywhere electronic. Doesn't matter what's going on in the plant. You're on your phone. It just doesn't matter. She can see it anywhere. So, and it makes it a global gadget because she's able to ping it for everybody else to see should the need arise. I like the Solus call here. Don't get to see her played out that often.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Yeah, it's true. She's banned out so frequently. I mean, close to 50% of the time, one of the most banned operators there, for sure, on the defensive side. I was wondering whether or not we were going to see this team drone out that position, and yeah, you got Tricky in that spot, waiting to make sure no run-out's going to happen this time.
Yeah, he's ready for it. He said, "Not today." Attacking side, I like what we're bringing. It's very intel heavy, right? And also with the sledge, not something we really thought we'd be seeing a ton of, because the automatic verticality of Buck and Ram just so much easier than having to use the hammer. But of course, got people like Castle coming on the board, gonna need it. It's gonna be Timid to find his dome piece taken off there. So now we find body bounce tipped in favor of nobody. Is Demon gonna find himself the trade?
Yeah, I thought we were going to see Lion get the kill on Solus there, but no, not going to happen. They pretty much got master control, the north side of the map held down at this point now. Got Frost playing behind the deployable top mez. And Stealth was the last holding on that side of the map. Was able to down Ayana, but she's going to be easy recoverable, so it's going to be a bit of a harder hold here for Knight.
Yep, so body bounce is in favor of Mamba mentality, but Knight still holding on, Warden still holding on the double deployable, putting the work in. There's the Gone 6 to take down one of them. Flash is just ringing out everywhere. Tons of util being burned up. And there's the grenades to take care of that last deployable. Still got a
No, it stayed up.
No. That's rough. Oh, there they go. They got it down on the last one, though. Warden all out of his magic glasses of juice. Gonna have to wait for that baby to refill. Still 4-3. 51 seconds left to start heading to what they're lovingly referred to as the frag zone. Frost finds the dome piece of Hibana, now taking us into a 3-3. 43 seconds left, and it's a low health scenario here as only one member trail having a full health on the side of the defenders.
Even with Warden rotating back downstairs, they've still got Frost upstairs in this library position in the corner. Great power position. She's going to come in clutch here at the last few seconds if this attacking team is not careful. They've got to know she's there.
They have no clue. Lost. Definitely finds one. There's the trade, though, however, as they did push with the buddy system, so that, of course, worked out in their favor. Still 2-2. This is where it gets tough. 7 seconds, he's got to make the drop, and there is the drop. It's
What?
No way! Shoot! Ow!
Ayana runs straight into a hail of bullets, and there was still enough left in that magazine to finish off Zero as he came around the corner. That was some bad timing on that push. Wow.
Jeez, man, what a freaking... And yet again, it was another double at the end, the round clutcher. Just huge play. The F5 goes up by 2 now. Not wholly unexpected. It's the defensive side of map, right? Mamba mentality just needs one more to hit their quota for the attacking side of it. So we're going to head down to the basement. This might be their opportunity to do so. Going to see the new operator on the board. If you're new to Siege or you're new to this season, Why don't you tell us about those Zotos, Mr. Whiskey?
Yeah, Tubarão bringing 4 of the Zoto canisters. You can see that in his gadget there. They're portable freeze canisters, freezing everything, electronic, physical, players, everything in their path gets frozen in an area of effect for about 12 seconds. Carries 4 of them, so the opportunity to stop thermite charges, ace charges, Habanas, pellets, mid hard breach. And disable all the electronic gadgets, cap cans, friendly, attacker side, it doesn't matter. Everything gets affected by his frozen gadget. We've definitely seen him used in conjunction with hard breach denial frequently here. But, this Twitch drone wreaking havoc and taking out mirror windows. I'm pretty sure we heard it pop at least one. They didn't get the one on main breach, though.
Yeah, that's the important one. that layer that is so freaking important. They held it. So, a couple of new operators on the board as well, because the Ram is going to be here. This is the site we see her utilize the most. Just throw 3 in right through that main lobby, and it just opens up everything. The Jackal call.
Realizing that Mira was sitting right next to him the entire time.
Does take Trail, but Stealth going to live up to his namesake and sneakily take Ram off the board in a dome piece fiasco, and that's going to be another trade as Stealth gets his name ripped apart as well. Now we're into a 4v3, and it's going to be Jackal trying to find out where the next set of defenders are hiding at.
Wow, that was a funny exchange there between Mira and Jackal.
Oh. So good. Now it's going to be a bit of the scenic route as Ace going to start to charge into the trench area, make his presence known on the trench wall, and open it up a bit.
Yep.
Lots of verticality he had here.
At this point, we've just got the attacking team has got all of the vertical control. Everyone from the defense is downstairs with the exception of Timid, who's holding a long angle here on the 90 hallway. But he's going to rotate himself back down as well. So not a lot of vertical control, none at this point from F5. Hoping they can hold on for the last 54 seconds from their power positions in the basement.
Yep. Okay, here we go. The last trial, the last test. They poked, they prodded. Now it's time to make the move. It's a 4v3 and we're in sight. That gets evened up. Snac's gonna find the dome piece. Timid to find one. Demon, that's a triple all the way across the board for it. Timid to clean it up on the last. Holy cow. Each of the defenders got one and Timid got the double, and that was it. Sheesh.
It was a coordinated push there from the attacking team, but the problem was the defense was ready for it at every angle. Literally every angle was covered. They had the main stairs. They had to push in from the hard breach open from laundry. Boy, the Mamba mentality right now is just struggling to find to get themselves past the individual engagements and into a team push together. We haven't really seen a plant go down. We haven't even seen them get close, I don't think.
Okay. Had a couple of last-minute escapades, part of that 20-second meta push, but yeah, no objective base here. It's just been walk in, click heads, repeat process. Which I'm here for. I mean, I like that kind of stuff, but...
Yeah, the TDM meta definitely still alive and well in Rainbow Six Siege, even though we've definitely moved into the Intel meta as well. We're seeing the Valkyrie out on the board. Definitely a good call here for Chalet. There's so much open space with all of these different rooms, but the rooms aren't sectioned off and small like you see in Villa, even though it's not in the comp pool anymore. You know, I think the utility for Valkyrie really increases here on Chalet because of this the more open map layout.
Yeah, definitely lends room for the airy C4. Attack-wise, I like how much we're seeing the gridlock being brought out. Kind of starting to be favored over Nomad, even though the grenades are not much of an impact anymore. Are great for clearing util, and great for sussing people out of their spots, but I love the thick lock call here.
You know, I was going to say the same about IQ. IQ now bringing nades added in the recent change, so now she's got them as well. And with the intel that she's bringing, she definitely a powerful player here on the attacking squad now.
Yeah, agreed. It was stealth with the I choose you Pokeball to take Lion off the board. Body bounce tipped in favor of F5 here. Now this is really the round where we need to see Mamba mentality step up, take this W, so they can put themselves on a bit more of that standard split. Really don't want to go into the half at a 5-1. It's a little bit tougher of the grind back than your normal 4. Demon going to be the next to fall, and Knight going to join him. Maybe not in death just yet, but definitely down. So we find ourselves in a 4v3, and there's the completion.
Yep, this attacking team trying to methodically push the defenders back down into solar, gain control here above the bomb site. We still, unfortunately, they won all of those engagements, and it's all down to McKillen, Ash from the rappel, from master window. Gonna try rotating back through the basement. Nope.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to find yourself in when you're the Ash and you're the last one in the building. That means things have gone very awry for you and your teammates. 5-1, not terrible. And this 3-1 still doable. Oof.
Like a leopard ready to pounce, we had double members of the defending team ready as soon as Ash hopped in that window. We're all over it. Finally taking us to round 7. We're on the side swap, getting to see F5 and Mamba switch sides so that way we can see how is F5 going to handle their attack and Mamba on their defense. Hopefully significantly better than the first half of this game.
Yeah, I think that they probably will, right? We call Chalet a defensive-sided map. I see no reason why Mamba mentality shouldn't be able to do the same exact thing during a 5-1. The only problem is mentality. Kind of not in their favor, right? You down 5-1 on the half. A couple of trick plays been called against you. You're kind of starting to question it, right? So let's see. They've got to see Mamba mentality change their mentality and get in this game, and I think they can.
That's right. And I like what you did there. Same thing, a lot of utility and a lot of play here devoted to the upper floors here as, you know, holding down the vertical control on the bomb site. We're going to see Doc play in the upstairs library corner.
Potentially, it's the call I like, right? You got tons of util dedicated to help him hold that area. Although I think it was Frost we saw play over there on the last one, but usually we like the Doc call there. Why? Because it doesn't matter who you bring. Capital, grenades, he can hold himself there for at least 3 steps. Big call by Timid here as they also bring out the Grim. I love that. All of that intel doesn't have to put himself into danger to do so. But I think the highlight player that is being brought out here is the Thatcher. Why is that important? Because they're going to be able to take that blue shield down a lot quicker with the Thatcher taking down those ADSs and Wamai discs.
Yeah, we have definitely seen that strategy played out quite a few times, and it seems like it works really well when the teams are able to implement it. But what a shot.
Yeah, no kidding. Body bounce now equalized at 4-4. The first minute gone off the board. You can hear the drones starting to do their work, sussing out where the heck these other defenders are at. And here's Timid, not living up to his namesake, walking boldly in the piano, ready to take the gunfight, checking every corner. It's going to be a fun contest, and it's going to be a contest very quickly.
Well, it seems the defense has given up all of the master and office control. They're comfortable, say, taking this. But we're going to open up that wall into the hallway so that way they can get a shot on that deployable. We know the defense is trying to hold that position. And there's the Thatcher coming out to take out all the utility around that deployable. And it is Doc playing in the corner, but he cannot come back from where Demon just sent him.
That's the truth. Now body bounce tipped in favor of F5 yet again as they're looking to put themselves on a match point scenario. Not lost here for this defense because it's a minute left, right? Time playing into their favor. We talk about it waiting for no man. That will include stealth in this F5 attack team, so they're going to have to make a move. All we need here is for the defense to slow them down for another 48 seconds. There's the intel coming in, revealing where this Wamai is. He's going to bunker himself back down to site. Oh, no! Knight going to take him off the board, but Knight going to get taken off in return. Now taking us into a 3v2. Still winnable by the defense. Got to take one to equalize it up, and there's one!
And that was Diffuser.
Oh, Diffuser cold. Demon goes down. It's all on the shoulders of Trail, and it's looking like Mamba mentality. Oh. Well, I'll hold my statement.
We're in a 1v1 Ace versus Frost. Downstairs. Bar versus Games, and he wins it?
Oh, no. Sheesh, Trail, who are you? What a shot!
Oh, I can't believe we're already here. I mean, Whiskey, we're 40 minutes into the stream, into this game, and F5 is putting on a show. We know that they played a 7-1 game last night in the as their final round 9 game in the Skyline Gaming Holiday Bash, so they were primed and ready. But I know Mamba has put up a bigger fight before, so we're expecting to see it. I want to see them pull it off right now. This is the place to make the comeback.
Yep, here it is. Need to see it happen. F5 on match point scenario, trying to put this bad boy away. We're going to see the new operator on the board. Run that bar gaming back again. Well, I wonder how they're going to utilize it here. Seems like an interesting scenario to bring out the Tubero. Ooh, yeah. Do you think it's going to be for the C4 from underneath? Oh man, I sure hope so. I haven't seen that utilized in comp play just yet. In one that we've casted at least. I would love to see that.
Well, we have seen, you know, the defenders here giving up a ton of real estate on the north side of the map quickly, right? In the last round, they gave it up quick and then focused all of the fight on the blue stairs and on the the top mez area. So here, with Mike playing below, there's a chance that okay, he might be able to get one of these kills early from the stairs.
Well, there he can hear him. They're opening up that wall. Stealth running in, just gonna face check him, and he's gonna find he's gonna find Stealth, and Knight's gonna get taken off the board. I thought he found a double. I was like, holy cow. Now Mike is gonna find and go try to put some damage onto Twitch as well, and there it is. Gonzo got him. It's gonna be Curtis is tired to find Demon, and just like that, it's a 5v1, all on the shoulders of Timid.
It's not even playing him for the gadget at this point. We haven't seen him pull it out or even attempt to use it. This has all been using that DMR on defense.
AO. Jeez.
Oh,
what
man.
a shot, and they've got his number. That's going to be a good night as Timid gets ripped off the board. A flawless round for the defense as they start their comeback.
Look at that. Long shot there with the DMR out the door. He did throw one of his canisters, but it was on the other side, holding off to make sure that Timid wasn't going to be able to rotate to the other side of that door quickly anyway.
Interesting. I like seeing that gameplay. I like seeing the Tubero used in a way we didn't think was going to be its intended purpose, but there wasn't very many walls to block off on that bar gaming site. It's going to be 2F here. They got to be perfect for 4 more.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Solus, Valkyrie, good call. Intel heavy, bring some projectile deny. Both Jaeger and Wamai. Of course, there's that Doc. I imagine he's going to be kind of back at it in that library corner if they're trying to hold on to some of that real estate.
I'm wondering, is this the first time we've seen the 2F site actually played?
Potentially.
Because we saw F5 go downstairs to the basement for one round. I think this is the first time we're seeing 2F.
5 seconds left.
I think you're right.
This is a tertiary site, my friend.
We're on the 2F tertiary. What a weird thing to say, huh? I love it. I love this game. Fun players on the side of the attackers. We're going to see Sens being brought aboard. I like the gadget, like the gun, and this gun got a recent rework, giving it less recoil, making Sens a great operator and an OP gun for sure.
Yeah, I still think he's a little underpowered for the current meta. I think there's still some rework that's necessary before he becomes really viable in a wider variety of scenarios. His utility's still a bit limited to some specific setups, to some specific takes, as opposed to a general purpose op you're gonna bring more often.
Yeah, that's going to be Valkyrie getting taken down, but not before Knight gets ripped off the board. Knight being the first one into the double-digit kill arena, 10 and 7. Players are close to that. The body balance in favor of no one. They're able to capitalize and kill or finish off the Valkyrie. Buck also capped to a low HP. It's a 5 HP in a dream. Boy,
Yeah.
that angle.
Yep. That looking down the stairs, and they obviously got the intel that Jaeger is playing right there. He cannot move too far up and expose himself to try and get that drone. He was gonna get himself in trouble.
Gonna get himself in trouble.
He's definitely pinched here, but with both of those ADSs, he's got time to kill, right? He can play in that position and waste time for the defenders there. He's got the ADSs to protect him, so he doesn't have to be super aggressive playing here right now.
Yep, and speaking of time to kill, there's only 59 seconds left on the board. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Could be quick. Ooh! So gonna get taken off the board. Started with a hip fire. I think that was the wrong call there. Trail gonna find his kill easy. Now takes us into a 3-3 with 40 seconds left on the board.
They've got this main breach open. That was a big piece of it. Now they've got access in to try and plant behind half wall and put pressure from the fluke balk door. But there's a Valkyrie cam on the other side here that's going to give this defending team plenty of intel as the attackers try and push in.
Looking for that drone. The drone that is not coming.
15 seconds to go.
There we go. Last 15 seconds. Going to be Ace
That
to
was
push
the
in. Is
diffuser.
he going to take... Oh, my Lord. Jeez.
What? Oh,
Wow.
wow. That was diffuser going down, and then even though very similar setup, the coordinated attack, everyone pushing from the attacking team together. The defense was ready for it. They made it look easy and puts us at 6-3. Mamba, pull up that scoreboard. Those last two in a row looking very confident on the defensive side here. Even though F5 won 5 in a row to put themselves on match point initially, it's been all Mamba since then.
Yeah, so said they had to be perfect for 5. They've done it for 2, 3 yet to go.
And defuse as many bombs as they can.
What do they bring to the table? Give me a little bit of slow down city. I like the call. We're heading back down to kitchen dining. K to lock up that main breach area, which means we'll probably see a thermite and an OSA to open up that top mez, and then get down and open up that main lobby area. Bravo going to be on the board. Just maybe to take care of the Jaegers cameras or something. You might see a 6 pick on that. There it is. Twitch going to be the next one. Go for that Mira. It's a pretty solid setup on both sides of the board.
I mean, the
5.
interesting
You
part,
get-
right? Seeing the Kaid in place on here. This is one of the first times we've seen the
Locate and defuse the bomb.
hard breach denial, right? I don't think either team have really played an awful lot of Bandit or Kaid.
Yeah, not really necessary for most of the sites that we've seen so far. All of these 2F all of these first floor sites. But kitchen dining, if you don't have that secondary layer of the mirror, then you can see that coming out. But now they opt for both. Really going to try to slow down and set the pace for this attacking team. I think that's a really good way to do it. Castle up top to hold that verticality. K down below to help support the mirror. It's looking like a formidable defense.
Yeah, that extra layer between the Kaid and Mira together, that feels like a pretty nice hold here. They got the hole open with Jaeger looking straight down at that drone. They knew that one was coming.
Yeah, he'd seen that one before. I like the mid-match adaptation here. Is Knight's gonna put themselves onto the Finka, which completely underutilized operator. That 60 bit of health that you can get from her could be the difference maker. As a little intel, they're pushing in. It's gonna be stealth to take that.
And push right in, he does.
Not afraid of it. Jeez Louise. Now Trail also trying to get active with that DMR, take a couple of shots, and he's going to find himself on the bit, getting himself in a little bit of contest here as Trixie just really getting into a tough spot with Osa and that 3 other members pushing up this side.
Oh, and they did not. I thought Ash was able to get this. Deployable down on 2F, but no. Frost is still playing behind it on piano, holding that power position.
Yeah, with a minute left, that is a very powerful position. You have to take them off the board to get that verticality. Oh, look at him doing the tricking as well. He's gonna try to pull it up top. Oh!
The Twitch drone!
Was waiting for it. Perfect shot.
Wow.
With that, they're going to be able to get that, and it's going to be... oh, Knight takes out Mike, and this could be it. 37 seconds, though. They got to get themselves in and plant, and there's still a C4 on the board.
That's right. Do they have any more? Only one. There's one more EMP left, but Osa is planting the diffuser. No.
C4
Played out.
Take her off the board.
They needed to have somebody else with EMPs to be able to drop that.
That would have been amazing. Now to a 3v2. 7 seconds left. Starting to push in. It's all starting to fall apart here. Got to get that case down. 3 seconds left. Takes the shot. Going for frags. And that is going to be a 3v1. Defenders are going to win.
No!
Yowza! Played the stall game, the C4, I called it. It was absolutely freaking clutch. Took the Osa off the board, stopped that plant, gave the team members a time to get in place and hold it, and then it was ring around the rosy until the defenders were able to stall that out. And now they're just 2 away from tying this bad boy up.
Wow, what a comeback here that Mamba Mentality has been putting together. Like you called it, mid-map adaptation, changing up, bringing the Kaid, bringing the hard breach denial. I know that's the site you normally see it at, but just changing up that little bit was enough to seem to throw F5 off, just enough that they could put themselves into a position to win that round. 6-4 going into round 11. What a way to start, my guy.
Yeah, I say that C4 doesn't land, then it's game over, right? Because they had everybody in place, but it was that one pivotal drop down, throw the C4 up, take Osa off the board, stop the plant, and then that was it. Mamba Mentality finds themselves another one, and this, my friends, is now starting to become a game. Woo! Had to be perfect for 5. Now got 2 left on that bucket list. F5 need to pull something out, put this bad boy away. Mamba Mentality trying to hold on and send this thing to OT. Similar setup of what we've seen from F5 out of their previous attack here. And I guess that's actually the same side on Mamba Mentality as well, so we just get into it. Drone's going to start doing their work and sussing out where the heck everybody's at. That infinite replicators, we've seen Ayana's pick rate really start to go right back up now that the nades have had their nerf. Makes sense, right? Good gun, great gadget. If utilized correctly, you'd call it. It's an infinite gadget. Or infinite intel.
Yep. Okay, Ash. They love this. This F5 team really loves the Ash push in. It feels like we're in like 2019 Siege, my friend.
I like it. I'm here for it. Got to call out that somebody is close. Going to be stealth Knight coming in to make that first engagement. And then he's going to nope his way out of there. Instead, he's going to jump out and try to start to force that engagement on blue.
That's right. Needed, I think, to try and get rid of the deployable top blue again. Yep,
There we are.
Toss it right in the corner.
Did he get it? Oh, Trail gonna take McKillen off the fort or off the board. Now puts us into a 5v4. They did. It's gone. Man, what a beautiful play. And write that down, Whiskey. Oh, you know, right into the corner. Perfect.
Yeah, the toss from outside, no chance of it going into an area you're not going to get caught or fall into a place that doesn't work, and also can't get captured by the Wamai disc.
Oh, no way. What a shot. Sheesh. Pre-fired and still lost his dome piece. Been there.
Yep, been there, exactly. The attacking team here has got a lot of map control on the north side again, all pushing in, trying to converge on that that upper library side above the games. And library here, Doc is still there. No! Wow, Doc, I can't believe he got that one. Unfortunately, though, loses his life, so sight is wide open. Wamai, Mike here playing on the blue stairs. I'm sure they know where he is at close. Don't know whether or not they know he's going to push up on library.
Oh, no. Does find one, but he didn't see the other guy sitting in there. He's got an idea that he's there, but this could be devastating. Here it is, the shot!
What?
That's gonna be Knight to take it! F5 Esports! Walking away with the Dub City here on Best of One. Now, Outlast Arena. Sheesh, what a game, man. What a game!
Wow. It all came down to that 1v1 at the end, and, you know, I guess that's how you always call, that's how you want to see it, and that's exactly what we got. Knight 15, 7, and 4. What a game he put together.
Yeah, no kidding. What a game indeed. It was everything you could hope and expect for on this Best of One here in the Outlast Arena. So, folks, we're going to try to see, so bear with us here. We're going to try to see if there is one more potential game that we are going to be able to bring to you so we don't end the night on this siege. End it on a little bit more. That's the goal. That's the hope. So sit back, relax, fill your drink to the tippy top. When we come back, we'll give you some news, yay or nay. Heyo!
Let's go.
All right, well, what's up? And welcome back, fellow Siege spectators and players. We are going to be able to bring you another game of Siege. It won't, however, be until 8 p.m. EST is what we're shooting for. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a little break from this channel. I'm going to go start up the Whiskey Glitter Variety Hour. We're going to do some gaming. Could be some Siege. Could be some Motorfest. Could be any number of things. While we play for the next 2 hours, while we wait for Army of Five Black to take on Evil Connections. Both teams that you've seen on this channel multiple times, both should be a really, really good game. Or bringing their A game. So yeah, potential. Now, I'm not saying this is guaranteed, but potential we might have a guest star to come in and do a bit of a tri-cast with us. A big friend of the Double Shot and recent head coach to Dilemma Esports R6 team, Velocity. So stick around. When we come back, we'll bring in some more Siege to ya. What you think there, Mr. Whiskey?
Yeah, looking forward to it. Thanks, everyone. I know there's a lot of Siege you could be watching. We're glad that you're here with us tonight and supporting the Outlast Arena League with F5 and Mamba Mentality. Great game, GG's to both, and we'll be back at 8, bringing you another Outlast Arena game.
Yep. So, all right, folks, we're going to give you the goodbye since it's going to be a bit before we see you. So as the lights start to dim and the jukebox plays closing time, as always, my friends, you don't have to go home.
But you can't stay here.
Ayo.
Let's go.